on the heart diagram itself, right back in here. So if you kind of did an arching connection between these two, you can kind of make out something called the atrioventricular ring. That's what slows the signal down. Okay, the SA node will fire, sending out the signal, sending out the action potential, sending out the impulse for the heart to contract. But remember, you don't want to have the atria and the ventricles doing it together, because then the blood doesn't circulate anywhere. Right? It just kind of squishes in place. So this electrical signal gets slowed down as it comes through this ring that it doesn't really show here, but there is a ring of dense connective tissue that separates the atria from the ventricles. And so the signal will slow down, and then, so you'll have the atria contract followed by the ventricles contract, all right? So this SA node, this is the AV node, this is the AV bundle, also known as the bundle of His. You've heard that phrase? We mentioned that before. This is right, these here are right and left. Which one would be right and which one would be left? Number 4 is right or left?
Right.
Number 4 is on the right, number 6 is on the left. And number 5 would actually be the answer to this question, yes?
Mm-hmm.
The
Wait, what's-
Purkinje fibers are number 5. They're all around the outside.
What's 4 and 6? Like the name?
The right bundle
Okay.
and the left bundle.
Mm-hmm.
Right AV bundle, left AV bundle. That's just their name. They don't have anything special. Okay. Oh look, there's another question. Where's the AV bundle? Oh my God. Is it number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? Which one do you think it is? It's number 3. Oh my God, there's another question. Which one of the bundle branches? There should be 2 right answers to this one.
4 and 6.
4 and 6. Oh, do you remember this picture?
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember what's happening here? Oh my goodness! Wait. Here it is again. Most of y'all had me once before, so you should know you should be looking at that homework long before you ever quiz, right? Right? Mm-hmm. All right. So what's happening in A? What's happening right here? Oh my God, it's the answer. Forgot about it. At the bottom of the screen.
Depolarization.
The P wave right here is atrial depolarization. What's happening in the E over here? This what wave is this one right here?
The
What is
U
this?
wave?
Is where?
The U wave?
It's not the U wave.
Oh, is it the T wave?
This is T.
Okay.
This is T right here. What's happening in T?
Depolarization.
Of
Atria. Ventricle.
ventricle. You had a 50-50 chance and you blew it. Okay. What's happening in the QRS complex? What's happening here?
Well, C is the R.
So if the P wave, if this is atrial depolarization, what is this? This would be the ventricular depolarization, which is masking the atrial repolarization. That's the thing that you can't see. So this is atrial depolarization, ventricular depolarization, ventricular repolarization. You can't see any atrial repolarization because it doesn't. It's not a robust signal, I guess. It's not a robust change. It's not robust enough to show on this electrical tracing. The ventricular, because the actions of the ventricle are so much greater than the actions of the atria, it masks what's happening in this tracing, yes? Kind of sort of? Oh, there's another one going on. At what point represents the dup sound? Who remembers this?
Oh, that's the
lumped up, lumped up, lumped up.
See.
What's happening to create those sounds? Let's go back to it for a second. What's happening to create these sounds?
It's valves,
The
opening,
valves
The valves are
opening and
closing.
closing.
Okay. So, which valves are closing as when the blood leaves? So what's happening? So we have ventricular depolarization, which means there's going to be a contraction, right? What's happening as a result of ventricular contraction? Blood is being squeezed out into one of two places. If it's the left ventricle, where's the blood going? To where? Duh.
Oh, do you mean like the mitral valve?
Not mitral valve. Right, left atria to left ventricle, blood passes through the mitral valve. I'm talking about left ventricle out to what major blood vessel? Left ventricle squeezes, goes into some big ass blood vessel, the aorta, okay? The big thing called the aorta, right? Y'all are scaring me. Y'all are truly scaring me here. And if the blood is going from the left ventricle to the aorta, what does it pass through to get there? Aortic valve. Okay? So when the blood has passed through the aortic valve, the heart is going to relax. The valves are going to close, right? So it's asking, point that represents the duck sound by the heart. That's when the blood is just as it enters, or just after it enters the aorta. The aortic valve is going to close. What is relaxing when that happens?
The heart.
What part of the heart?
Ventricle.
The left ventricle in this case. The ventricles are going to relax, which is going to cause the valves to close at letter D. This is the valves closing, is right here. Okay? Totally lost on all that. It's okay.
And then when it opens, which one? When it opens,
When it opens, it would be B.
okay.
You're getting that last little, oh, okay, go! Here we go. And it's starting to come in. All right. All right, so let's take a look at this. This is a little bit more fun and more important. Okay, so what's happening here? Oh, how many times is this on the homework? Twice. How many of them are there? How many drawings are there here? 4. I gave you 2 on the homework. What does that tell you? Third one's going to be on a quiz. 4th one's going to be where? The test. And maybe there could be a repeat. Okay? What's happening here? It's not the best drawing of this, but it's what they gave us. That's normal sinus rhythm. What's happening here?
No P wave.
No P wave, which is called junctional rhythm. Okay, this is the junctional rhythm. This is the second degree heart block because you're basically getting 2 P waves, spread out in here, and then you're not getting any. So you have a P wave and a P wave, but you miss the QRS complex. You miss the QRS complex here, and you miss the QRS complex here. Because there's only 2 P waves, it's called a second degree heart block. If you were skipping 3, it would be a third degree, etc. Okay? And what's this bottom?
Atrial fibrillation.
That's ventricular fibrillation. That's the bad one. That's the wicked bad one. Okay. So what happens here? Okay. No P wave. What's missing? What's not happening? What's not firing?
The SA node.
The SA node. Okay. So if the SA node does not fire, what will fire in its place?
AV node.
The AV node will fire in its place. How many times does the SA node go off?
100.
It's between 60 and 100, depends on the person. Okay, how many times will the AB note go off?
75.
Zzz. I can't help it if he's the only one that studies. Pays attention. Right? Say it.
75.
60 to 75. Actually, it's 40 to 60. So old. So old. Okay. Let's see what else we got here. I'm gonna scoot down here for a little bit. Oh, no, I don't have to skip. It's basically the same picture. This one's in color. And I don't have a color. I don't like you guys enough to print this stuff in color. Are you worried? Alright, so tell me which one of these would be the tricuspid valve?
It's B.
B, we know that one. Alright, so what is A pointing to?
The atrium.
Right, atrium.
Yes.
Right atrium. What would this area be?
The left atrium.
Left atrium. What valve is this?
Bicuspid or mitral.
Bicuspid valve or mitral valve? This area here.
Left ventricle.
This is the left ventricle. Oh my gosh, these are all the same letters. What do we know? What is C pointing to?
The left pulmonary veins.
Left pulmonary veins? Yeah, I'll go with that. What would these two over here then be?
The right pulmonary veins.
But I thought veins were blue. I thought veins were blue.
Is it the arteries? The left pulmonary arteries? No?
I'm not trying to cause confusion.
Yeah, you're good. I was like, wait.
But you are correct.
Okay.
You are correct. Why do they have it backwards on heart diagrams? Why is it? Why are the pulmonary veins red and the pulmonary arteries blue? Because they're which one? What do all arteries do?
Carry oxygenated blood.
No. Because I said all. What do all arteries do?
Carry blood away from the heart.
Away from the heart. Arteries carry blood away from the heart. All arteries. Even these blue guys. The blue ones would not have this is deoxygenated blood. Most of the time our arteries carry oxygenated blood. Most of the time. But in this case, well, my question was, what can you say about all arteries? All arteries carry blood away from the heart. Even these deoxygenated arteries, the pulmonary arteries, push that blood away. Okay. So pulmonary veins, or veins in general, do what? Bring blood
Toward
to the
it.
heart. Okay. And doo-be-doo-be-doo. Which chambers of the heart would have deoxygenated blood? Only the right atrium?
The right.
Does the blood go from the right atrium to the lungs
No.
and then come back? It goes, so if this is, which of the ones have the deoxygenated blood?
A, B.
A, and then passes through B. So the right atrium up here, what is this area right here?
Right ventricle.
Right ventricle. This is the right ventricle. So the right side of the heart carries the deoxygenated blood, because it's going to go to the lungs. So what does that make the left side?
Oxygenated.
Carries the oxygenated blood. Okay, the left side carries the oxygenated blood. Left atrium and left ventricle would have the oxygenated blood, yes? Good? Good? Yeah. Is what? I can't help that. I can turn the fan on, but then you can't hear me. I'll turn the fan on in a minute when we get started. What's that?
I said, okay.
I don't know.
And again.
I don't think any. I don't know what they do, why they're comes on or doesn't come on, I don't know. No. I mean, the government has been shut down, so maybe they're not paying the bills. I don't know. I have no idea. My entire class on Monday thought it was a holiday because it's a national holiday, but FSCJ doesn't recognize it. So we had class. Talking about nobody being at, I mean, the class, people showed up for class, but that was it. Okay. Which vessels okay, alright, here we go. Alright, here we go. Oh, what a terrible question that is. Whoops. I'll put that on the board for you. I don't think I like the answer to that, but let's see. Really went for that one. Yeah, that would have been one I would have put up there. What is this? So what area are we in right here?
The
Right ventricle. Goes through, what's the name of this valve?
Starts with a P.
It does start with a P.
Pulmonary valve?
It is the pulmonary valve, which happens to be a semilunar valve, by the way. Not that that matters, but. What's this thing right here called? This area right here.
The pulmonary trunk?
Pulmonary trunk. And what are these?
Pulmonary arteries?
Pulmonary arteries, right? Okay, so which vessel of the heart, which vessel, oh, this is a terrible question. You can tell I didn't write this one. Which vessel or vessels of the heart receives blood from the right ventricle? What a terrible question. Is it vena cava? Does the right ventricle empty into the vena cava? Does the right ventricle, this is right here, empty into the superior or inferior vena cava? This is when you're supposed to say no.
No.
Does it enter into the aorta? Does the right ventricle empty into the aorta? No. Does the right ventricle enter into the pulmonary trunk?
Yes.
Yes. Does the right ventricle enter into the pulmonary veins?
Yes.
So which one would you choose between
Oh,
pulmonary
the
trunk and pulmonary veins?
The trunk.
Trunk.
The trunk.
You should choose the trunk, okay.
So the pulmonary circuit.
I didn't hear that question.
It's all the jump in the
Pulmonary
trunk.
circuit, the trunk.
One more time.
Pulmonary circuit,
Yes.
is that also the pulmonary trunk?
No. Okay. So the pulmonary circuit, what that is, it is the blood leaving from the right ventricle, going out through the trunk, out to the lungs, and then back to the left atrium. It makes a big circuit and circle. Not just one specific piece. The pulmonary trunk would be part of that pulmonary circuit, just not the whole thing. Okay? Yes, no? Yay. Okay. Oh, look at that. Look at that picture. Oh my goodness gracious. Goodness gracious. Great balls of fire. How many times did I put that on homework? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Holy cow, Batman. That must be important. If I put 6 of them on there. Holy cow. So, oh my goodness, that was a good person. What is H pointing to?
The inferior vena cava?
Inferior vena cava. Oh, let's just go around the horn. Let's do all of these. What's A?
Superior vena cava?
Superior vena cava. B?
The pulmonary valve?
Pulmonary valve. C?
The right pulmonary veins?
Right pulmonary vein?
Arteries, no?
No,
Those are veins?
veins.
D is the right.
I'm sorry, no, wait.
Those are arteries.
Arteries, sorry, brain fart, yes, arteries, sorry. Arteries, brain fart. No, those are
I was
veins.
gonna say, you
Those
just
are
said
veins.
earlier.
That's right the first time.
Whoa!
You know what kind of vein this is?
Didn't you just tell her though? It was.
These are the pulmonary veins.
Okay, we did that backwards then. No?
No, veins to the heart.
No, but I'm
Veins
saying
come to the
on the
heart.
other one.
Oh my God, maybe we did. Stop. That. Pulmonary veins. Pulmonary veins.
Okay. Alright.
Pulmonary artery. Pulmonary artery.
Okay.
Who's got it right the other time?
Yeah.
You did. I'm just, like, blue and red things gets me.
No, that's, okay,
We're on D.
veins. What's D?
Right atrium.
Right atrium. What's E?
The tricuspid valve.
Tricuspid valve, also known as
AV valve.
an AV valve, atrioventricular valve. I like both. All right, F. I'm not sure if you're gonna know this one or not.
It's like
So,
cord.
Vallis or.
Is
Coordinate.
that the?
It's coordinate.
No, F is not pointing to the cord, it's chorditendinous veins.
It's not fossa vallis?
It's not to the valve, it's to the background material. I have shown this to you before. I'm gonna go back up to the red, to the color one.
Papillary.
Papillary muscle?
No, the papillary muscles
It's like that stuff,
are,
the pink
papillary
stuff, right?
muscles are these larger things here, 1, 2, 3, and this is a papillary muscle. That thing over there is a papillary muscle. You see all these little network things in the back?
Mm-hmm.
In the back of this picture, in the back down in here. F is pointing to these things in the back. They are called trabeculae. Trabeculae, and it's not that I would, because that is, and this gives me a chance to explain it again, that I would not ask you, should not be asking you letter F on a test because it's so hard to determine what it's pointing to. Okay, I would try desperately to avoid doing that kind of thing. It might be on a homework question, it might be, somewhere else, but it's not gonna be on the test like that. Letter G could be on there. G is the papillary muscle. G is definitely a papillary muscle, okay? Yes?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I don't even think they have chorditendinae on any of these. They should. Oh, I don't know. H,
Inferior vena cava.
inferior vena cava, okay. I
Is
is
intratracheal.
intraventricular septum. Okay, and why is the left ventricle thicker than the right?
Because it has to work harder.
More blood
That's
to the rest of the body.
Okay, what is T pointing to? Apex?
Is it the myocardium or endocardium or
Epicardium.
Epicardium.
And then this would
Is
be
the
myocardium.
yep.
And Q is the endocardium.
Okay.
Again, those three, they're, I'm not likely to ever ask you on a test.
Okay.
Okay. It's just, those are important to know, you should be familiar with them, but I'm not likely to ever ask you to. Now, I think, when I went back and, if I reviewed this a long time ago, P is actually trying to tell you that it's in the right, left ventricle. F might be actually pointing to the, instead of trabeculae, it's probably pointing to the, right ventricle, and P is the left ventricle, that's probably what they're pointing to.
Okay.
Just
Okay.
too much stuff going on.
Chorditendinae is not, it's not pointing to, any of the chorditendinae. That's these little things right here, these little cords that would attach to the papillary muscle, right? Okay, so O is,
Bicuspid valve.
it is a bicuspid valve. What's the other name of it?
Mitral valve.
Mitral valve. N would be
The left atrium.
left atrium, and then M
Left
is
pulmonary veins.
pulmonary veins. What's this here? If this is the pulmonary,
Oh, that's the
pulmonary valve,
aortic.
this is the aortic valve
Yeah.
right here. Okay, and K is the trunk, and J is the aorta.
So I know on one of the modules it was saying like ascending aorta and then aortic arch.
Yes.
I know on the module like J would have been the arch. Are you gonna?
No, I won't be that specific.
Okay,
I'm
all
not-
right.
no. So the like those lab activity things,
Mm-hmm.
I put a little bit more details on some of those, just to make you aware that there are more, it does do a deeper dive.
Okay.
Alright, so you are absolutely correct. J would actually be the aortic arch because it's making a big arch. This area right here would be the ascending aorta. And then if they would have extended this behind and have it come down behind, then you would have the descending aorta. Okay. And then the descending aorta gets all kinds of different names as well. You can have the descending thoracic aorta because it's above the diaphragm. And then you can have the descending abdominal aorta or just abdominal aorta because it's now is below the diaphragm. Yada yada yada. We're not going to get into much of that. Okay. Roger Dodger. Okay. Let's see what else we got here. So on my quiz, you needed to know D, which we did. You needed to know A, which you did. You needed to know G, which we went over. We clearly defined what G was. And you needed to know E. Yep, you know all of those. Whoop, whoop. And where does the aorta leave from? Where does the blood come from to go, enter into the aorta?
The left ventricle.
Left ventricle.
Left ventricle.
Left ventricle.